Bloomington. It's a Division III Senior Day as the Illinois State Redbirds get set to take on the Dordt University Defenders. And a very pleasant good afternoon from inside Grossinger Motors Arena. L.A. Decker with you for a doubleheader today. Not only will we have the Senior Day festivities from the D3 contest this afternoon, but the D1 series with McKendree wraps up tonight. That game will face off at 7 o'clock, but our focus will be the Dordt Defenders, who came in last night to the Bloomington Ice Center at Joe Olson Ice Rink and got a 7-4 decision over the Illinois State Redbirds. They unleashed a 64-shot barrage on goaltender Dion Pavlopoulos, including 28 shots in the first period. I think he was joking with our scorekeeper when they said, hey, you missed a few shots last night. In any case, Redbirds look to bounce back this afternoon as they get set to honor 6 seniors in their contributions to the Redbird program over the years. Those 6 seniors include Dylan Obojkovitz, Aaron Engels-Bretson, Hunter Christensen, Andrew Capuano, Matt Hurtado, Brennan Mitchell, and Casey Trebsweather. And we'll have those ceremonies coming up here in just a moment or two. As a matter of fact, we're going to get ready to go right now to the public address announcer and get set for those festivities. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grossinger Motors Arena, home of your Illinois State Redbirds. This afternoon, the Division III Redbirds are pleased to honor 7 seniors that made contributions to the program throughout the years. Let's meet those 7 seniors. Our first senior is number 6, Dylan Obojkovitz. Parents are Diana and Ken. He played for the St. Jude Knights in 2007 to 16 and the St. Rita Mustangs from 16 to 20, majoring in cybersecurity. His favorite part of hockey is bonding with different teams over the years and the friends he's made along the way. Dylan Obojkovitz. Our next senior is number 12, Aaron Engels-Bretson. Parents are Charla and Russell. He played for the Naperville Sabres from 2010 to 17. The DuPage Stars from 17 to 20, majoring in geography. His favorite part of ISU hockey was spending time with teammates. No matter if it was on or off the ice, they were always competing, making memories, and cracking a couple of jokes along the way. And he'll always cherish his time with ISU because it was all the friends I made in the ISU organization. Aaron Engels-Bretson. Our next senior is number 16, Hunter Christensen. Parents are Rick and Christine Christensen. Played for the Fox Valley Cyclones and Naperville Sabres from 2007 to 15, and for the Fox Valley Hawks from 16 to 20. And majors in construction management. And winning the ACHA Bronze Championship his rookie season before moving up to the Silver Division was his favorite memory of ISU hockey. Hunter Christensen. Our next senior is the captain, number 24, Andrew Capuano. He's joined by his mom, Julie, and stepfather, Paul. Played for St. Rita High School and majored in secondary history education. His favorite ISU memories are winning the MACHA conference, meeting teammates and friends for life, and being able to lead the team during practice, workouts, and games. Senior captain, Andrew Capuano. Our next player is number 27, Matt Hurtado. Joined by parents Heidi and Renee, he played for Lane Tech for 4 years and majors in recreational management. His favorite ISU memory is winning the division championship. No offense, man, I went to Steinmetz. Matt Hurtado. Our next senior is number 33, Brennan Mitchell. Parents are Bruce and Britta, played for the Bloomington Thunder for 2012 to 2020, majored in graphic design. His favorite part of ISU hockey was having the opportunity to keep playing hockey and making more friends. Brendan Mitchell. And our last senior, only because he has the highest numbers, number 45, Casey Trebsweather. Joined by parents Sue and Steve, he played for the Charger Mike Midgets and prep hockey in high school from 2006 to 2020, majored in graphic design. His favorite part of ISU hockey was a smooth transition and how open and friendly everyone was. He's gathered lasting friendships and enjoyed the road trips, and most being able to go in and spoil another team's home ice. He wouldn't want to wake up at 6:30 a.m. for practice with any other group of teammates. Number 45, Casey Trebsweather. Once again, hockey fans, let's thank our 7 ISU Division III Redbird seniors. All right, so that takes care of the pregame festivities. We will get our starting lineups and the opening faceoff coming up in just a moment here on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Grossinger Motors Arena and today's ACHA Division III matchup between the visiting Dordt University Defenders and your Illinois State Redbirds. Let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for our visitors from Sioux Center, Iowa, please welcome the Dordt University Defenders. On defense, number 10, Andrew Benson, and number 21, Lucas Van Berkel. The forwards, number 2, Alex Espenson, number 12, Noah Wilmus, and number 13, Isaac Bart. And starting in goal for the Defenders is number 30, Charlie Lang. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Illinois State Redbirds. On defense, number 6, Dylan Obojkovitz. And the captain, number 24, Andrew Capuano. The forwards, number 12, Aaron Engelsbretten. And number 27, Matt Hurtado. The center is number 45, Casey Trebsweather. And starting in goal for the Redbirds is number 50, Matt DiFilippo. At this time, hockey fans, we ask that you please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Your officials for today's contest. The linesman is Jason Hedekin. The referees are Chris Harnjay and Kep Gresham. All right, so a mostly senior starting lineup. The only senior not in the lineup is Brennan Mitchell. Also Hunter Christensen not in the lineup. So two of the 7 not in the lineup. Matt DiFilippo gets a start in goal for Illinois State. He'll be opposed by Charlie Lang for the Dordt defenders. The rest of the starting lineups for the defenders, it'll be Benson and Van Berkel on defense. Espenson, there's 3 Espensons, by the way, on the Dordt University team, so we have to identify him. Alex Espenson gets the start, along with Noah Wilmus and Isaac Bart. And for the Illinois State Redbirds, it'll be Capuano and Boykovitz on defense. Trebsweather centers the line for Engelsbretson and Hurtado. Redbirds in their home white uniforms, trimmed in red and black. Red numerals on the white jerseys. Dordt University in black and gold, black jerseys with a yellow band across the middle. Black numerals on the back of the jerseys, gold numerals on the arms. Very unique look as Dordt has the first opportunity in the Redbird zone. Dylan Boykovitz steals it away and gets it over to Andrew Capuano, the captain. Tries to send it out of the zone. It's blocked back in. And sent back toward DiFilippo, who makes the save. And that may be a theme of the day. Again, 64 shots put up by this defender team last night in a 7-4 win. And the faceoff controlled again by the defenders. Connor Raish sends it around the boards, comes out the far side, picked up by Taylor DeJager. Back behind the net, Griffin Lennis gets held up, sent back around by Trebsweather. Held in by Raish. In the corner on the near side, Raish had his stick hoisted out of his hands. Trebsweather gets control of the puck and sends it out to center ice. Michael Prazak will dump it in for the Redbirds. Prazak will track it around to the far corner. Leaves it behind. Brennan Mitchell centers it out front. Quick shot, saved by Lang. Rebound, Lang covers up, and now the puck goes behind the net. Defenders come away with it as Ryler Shell lost it at center ice. Knocked away by Christensen. But the defenders steal it back as Taylor DeJager tried to feed it ahead. Redbirds clear it out to center. Now Blaze Janicki sends it across to Boykovitz, who takes a shot. That one blocked away and picked up by the defenders. Griffin Lennis will move over the line. Lennis centers it back Now a shot taken. DiFilippo the save as Andrew Benson wound one up from just outside the circle. Sent across for Lucas Van Berkel. Van Berkel lost it in the corner. Boykovich checked in the corner. Keith Rozon is there for the Redbirds as well. As Rozon digs the puck out, Blaze Janicki gets to it, and the Redbirds control. About 2.5 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Rozon gets over the line, dumps it in. Redbirds will get a change as the defenders get control of the puck in their own end. Van Berkel sends it ahead for Jonah Weems. Now a long shot taken from center. That one's gloved down by DiFilippo as Van Berkel just tried to dump it in and ended up going in on goal. Brady Espenson sends it back to Van Berkel. Quick shot saved. DiFilippo. Rebound. DiFilippo again on the side of the net. Stops Brady Espenson, who had a golden opportunity on the rebound, but DiFilippo stacked the pads and made the nice save. As we're 3 minutes exactly into this first period, and the defenders already with a 4-1 shots on goal advantage. Connor Raish sends one in, and DiFilippo makes the save and hangs on. That play came right off the face-off, which was to the left of DiFilippo. And if there are points where I sound a little scratchy or a little squeaky, please forgive me. I'm working through a little bit of a voice issue. Hopefully we'll have that corrected by the time the calendar switches to 2024. But we press on as the Redbirds have control of the puck, and it's sent around by Matt Hurtado, not out. Off the side of the net, Nathan Gustafson placed it to the line, but not out. Sent back in as the defenders keep the ice tilted in their favor. Isaac Bart sends it around to the far side. Max Schwartz able to get it out to center, where Taylor Jaeger is able to get to it. Leaves it for Alex Espenson. His pass across for Noah Wilms. Broken up and the Redbirds take control. Michael Prazak trying to get control of the puck. Mario Garcia sent it out to the line, held in for a shot by DeJager. It's wide of the target. DeJager in his own zone. Gets it around, harassed by Prazak, who sends it out front, but it's stolen back by Connor Raish. Now the defenders look to break out. Over the line is Isaac Bedwell. Tyson Wildemore. Set it behind the net, comes out the far side. Trebsweather there to get it for Illinois State. Picked up by Ryler Shell. There's a shot out front. DiFilippo the stop. Rebound out front again. DiFilippo stacking the pads. Loose in front. DiFilippo makes another great save. And it's finally swept away to the boards by Trebsweather. Shell holds for the defenders. Brings it back out to the line. Now stolen away as Gio Zangara got to it for the Redbirds, and he'll send it out to center ice. Take some pressure off of Matt DiFilippo. In over the line is Andrew Benson. He'll delay. Now a backhand shot went wide of the target. That one by Brady Espenson. Back out to the line. Benson. His pass escapes the zone. Lang will hold it up and play it off to the side. Defenders look to get away from traffic out front as they come over the line. Van Berkel takes it into the corner. Left it for Nathan Lorenz. Redbirds steal it away and get it out to center ice. That's Hunter Christensen, one of the 7 seniors for the Redbirds today, is able to clear the puck out. Reese Simkowski Along the boards, couldn't quite find a way to get it out of the zone. Back out to the point for Connor Raish, who fires one in, saved by DiFilippo. Rebound in the near for the far side. DiFilippo again, the save, rebound out front, right through DiFilippo's crease. Nothing happened negative for the Redbirds, though. No one could get to it for the defenders. Redbirds again able to get it to neutral ice to relieve some pressure and get a line change. 13-15 to play here in the first. No score between Dordt and Illinois State. Connor Raish starts things out for the defenders. This pass stolen away by Matt Hurtado. Picked up at center by Aiden Kreibel. This pass for Blaze Janicki too far in front. And the defenders look to break out. Now the play ruled offside is at the line. Ryler Shell was tardy with the puck before coming into the zone, so therefore the offside is called. And the face-off will move out to the neutral zone. 12:43 to play here on the first. No score between Illinois State and Dordt. Nathan Gustafson back to get it in the defender's zone. Out to the line. Daniel Kenelinich couldn't get to it. Now a shot taken. That one by Griffin Lettuce. Stopped by DiFilippo. Rebound swept out to center ice. Shell sets up the defenders as a centering pass goes right through the crease again as Mason Carroll's trying to center it. Now a penalty coming up. Or is it the net off the moorings? Net's off the moorings once again. So with the net off the moorings, a stoppage of play, and the face-off will be in the Redbird zone. 12:08 to play in period one. 12-1 shots on goal advantage so far for the defenders. Face-off won by the defenders. Lucas Van Berkel sends it around the back of the net. Hurtado pushes it to the far side. And it's picked up by Kenelinich. Daniel Kenelinich sends it up for Gustafson. Now Schwartz moves it out to center, but again the defenders send it right back into the Redbird end. Gustafson checked off the puck. Kenelinich moves over the line. His shot blocker down by Lang and sent off to the corner near side. Redbirds get control as Mario Garcia got to it. Lead pass ahead for Prazak, too far in front. Garcia will chip it. It bounces into the corner on the near side. Brennan Mitchell, the closest Redbird. It's sent back around. Garcia holds it in. Now the defenders get to it. Chip back in by the Redbirds as they try to tilt the ice back in their direction. Taylor to Jager. Gets it out to center. The defenders pick up the puck there. Over the line comes Ryler Shell. Shell will widen one up, fire one far post, missed it. As that one went wide. Now long shot, that one taken, missed the near post from center ice. As that was wound up and shot by Isaac Bedwell. The Redbirds with a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here's Prazak over the line, tries to get it to Janicki, broken up by the defenders. Good play on defense by Andrew Benson. He'll hoist it into the Redbird end as the defenders look to get some changes. Approaching the halfway point of period number one. No score between Dordt and Illinois State. Here's Blaze Janicki over the line. He'll fire one in. That one went wide of Lang. Picked up by Jonah Weems and sent out to center ice. Redbirds again will dump it in. No icing called as we'll play on. Aiden Kreibel gets to it. Sets it up for Janicki for a short side shot. That one went over the top. Out at the top for a shot, tip, and they score! Illinois State on the board as Aiden Kreibel's on the receiving end of the hard pass from Hunter Christensen, and the Redbirds take a 1-0 lead. Redbirds jump out on top by a 1-0 count, despite being outshot 12-3 here so far in the period. Christensen sends it around to the point. Defenders get to it, and Boykovitz has it for Illinois State. Boykovitz sends it over toward Lang. It's swept away by one of his defenders, as Taylor DeJager got to it. There's a shot taken by Connor Raish right into the belly of Matt DiFilippo, who makes the save and hangs on and gives no rebound with 9:07 to play in the period. Illinois State goal scored by number 23, Aiden Kreibel. Assisted by number 16, Hunter Christensen, and number 14, Blaze Janicki. Time of the goal, 10:15, first period. Redbird goal scored by Kreibel, assisted by Christensen and Janicki at 10:15. I hope our public address announcer's not upset as Dordt has just equalized as a shot tipped in. I think he might be having the same voice issue I am, as right on the doorstep was Mason Carrolls. If we can get a look at that one, Carrolls equalizes, and right on cue, Mr. Frank Blaine, right on the spot with the replay as we take a look at it. You can see DiFilippo making the first save, but Carroll's there to tip it in past DiFilippo, and we are even at 1. Puck at center taken by the defenders. Centering pass, trying to get it to Noah Wilmus. Couldn't get it to him. Now Wilmus in the corner. Works out of there with Espenson, Alex Espenson. Here's a shot in, that one wide of DiFilippo and sent out to the far boards. Keith Rozan chips it out. Blaze Janicki looks to get ahead of everybody. Can't track it down. This will be an icing call against Illinois State. So the faceoff brought all the way back into the Redbird zone to the right of DiFilippo. Dordt University goal scored by number 14, Mason Carrolls. Assisted by number 8, Connor Raish, and number 3, Griffin Lennis. Time of the goal, 11:21, first period. Defenders goal scored by Carrolls, assisted by Raish and Lennis at 11:21. Now DiFilippo covers up once again and will hold for a faceoff in his own zone. As we heard earlier, one of the Redbird seniors, if I'm not mistaken, Matt Hurtado, yes, played for Lane Tech High School. And if I heard the public address announcer correctly, he may have had a little umbrage with that, because I believe our PA announcer went to Steinmetz in Chicago. At least that's what I heard. Now a bouncing puck behind the net and a interference call coming up against the Dordt defenders. So the Redbirds will go on the power play. First penalty of the contest. Going to be an interference call against Nathan Lorenz. Dordt penalty number 25, Nathan Lorenz, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 12:48, first period. Defenders penalty, Lorenz, 2 minutes for interference at 12:48. Gustafson starts the power play up for Illinois State, out to the point. And a tip shot that time by Capuano. Went wide of the target, and Boykovich holds it in. Gustafson out to Christensen, long wrister, stopped in front. Rebound loose in the slot, swept away, and finally picked up by the defenders. Out to center ice. Ryler Shell tries to get ahead of everybody in the Redbird defense. Redbird's able to track it down. Down to Boykovich. Moves through center, over the line. Sends it over to Schwartz on the near side. Schwartz tries to center it, blocked back into the corner. Taylor to Jager gets to it, hammers it along the boards and out of the zone and down the length of the ice. 1 minute left in the Redbird power play, coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the first period in the 1-1 tie. Ian Gannon over the line, centering pass out front, got the stick lifted at the last moment. Now quick shot, save made by Lang as Boykovich gets the rebound behind the net. Now Rozan takes a spill behind the Dordt net, gets control of the puck back and resets. Crisscrosses and sends it back out. There's a quick shot taken and the save made by Lang as Ian Gannon took a wrister from the point. And the stoppage will bring a face-off in the Dordt zone. 5:42 to play in the first, 31 seconds remaining in the Redbird power play. Defenders get the puck on the face-off win and send it down the ice back into the Redbird end. One final power play rush for the Redbirds. As Rozan gets it at center. Sends it back for Mario Garcia. They'll chip it into the Dordt zone. Defenders get to it. In the final 10 seconds of the power play for Illinois State. Puck gets hoisted all the way down the ice, and that will effectively kill off the penalty. And both teams are back at full strength. Aiden Kreibel tips it in, no icing. As Kreibel goes into the boards to try to get the puck back. Now a quick shot taken by Gio Zangara, by Ian Gannon. And Gannon shot glove down by Charlie Lang. So the faceoff will stay in the Dordt zone. Face-off pushed into the far corner, picked up by the defenders. Taylor to Jager. Gets it across the Redbird line, it's dumped into the corner behind the net. Hurtado sends it back where it came from, but held in at the line by Lucas Van Berkel, who trickles one in on DiFilippo, who gloves it down and takes the face-off. So the face-off will stay in the Redbird end now. 4:39 to play here in the first. Ryler Shell sends it around to the near side. Picked up by Griffin Lennis, who moves in, fires one, and scores. Griffin Lennis on the short side, able to get it through DiFilippo, and the defenders take a 2-1 lead. So Lennis moved in from the faceoff circle and able to take one short side past DiFilippo. And for the first time, Dordt has the lead now 2-1. Faceoff drawn all the way back into the defender's zone. Griffin Lennis gets to it. Along the boards, Katalinich for the Redbirds. Sets it up, Carter Gulius, pardon me. Now the defender's in the Redbird zone as it's knocked away from Ryler Shell behind the net. Dordt goal scored by number 3, Griffin Lennis. Assisted by number 14, Mason Carrolls. Time of the goal, 15:34, first period. Defender's goal scored by Lennis, assisted by Carrolls at 15:34. Now moving in with a head of steam is Mason Carrolls, who had it knocked away by Daniel Catalinich. Catalinich works away from pressure, sends it back behind the net, stolen away by the Dordt defenders. There's a shot taken out front by Griffin Lennis is stopped by DiFilippo. And with 3:14 to play in the period, the defenders will get a face-off in the Redbird zone. Out shooting the Redbirds 17-6 so far here in the period. Raish, his shot blocked away by Crable. Now Aiden Crable gets to it. Sends it out to center ice. Redbirds were offside, but come back out of the zone as Christensen gets to it in his own zone. Christensen tries to get away from pressure, stolen back by Isaac Bart. Now we'll move in a shot. DiFilippo will make the save, as the shot was taken by Alex Espenson. Face off to the right of Matt DiFilippo. One back to the Jager, whose shot is stopped by DiFilippo. Noah Wilms. Back behind the net for a centering pass. Wilms gets to it in the slot. Tries to cut to the forehand, can't get to it. Now a quick shot sent in by Taylor DeJager, and it's stopped by DiFilippo. 2:22 to play here in the first. Already 20 shots on goal for the defenders here in the period. Face-off won by the defenders. Shot in wide of DiFilippo. Out to the line. Crable tries to get to it. Rozan joins the fight, digs it out, and sends it over to Casey Tremsweather. Mario Garcia. Lead pass ahead, Blaze Janicki tipped into the zone, stolen back by Van Berkel for the defenders. No icing called. Minute 50 to play in the period. Crable tries to get to it. Redbirds do finally control as Mario Garcia got to it. And chipped in by Keith Rozan. Centering pass out front by Aiden Crable is knocked down and stopped by Charlie Lang. He'll take the face-off with 93 seconds remaining in the first. 2-1 Dordt with the lead. Illinois State scored first as Aiden Crable lit the lamp. And then two straight by the defenders, by Mason Carrolls and Griffin Lennis. Redbirds with control after the face-off. There's Gustafson sending out front. Hurtado shot blocked in front. Rebound came loose. Centering pass out front. Quick shot. Langley may score. It's Max Schwartz right in front, hammering it away as Charlie Lang couldn't get the rebound. And the Redbirds have tied the game at 2 with 1:15 to play in the period. Back behind the Redbird net. 1 minute to play in the period, 1 minute remaining. Gustafson. Set it up for Illinois State. Now the defenders move through center as Lennis sends it across, pass back, broken up by the Redbirds. Illinois State goal scored by number 19, Max Schwartz. Assisted by number 24, Andrew Capuano. Time on the goal, 18:45 first period. Redbird goal scored by Schwartz, assisted by Capuano at 18:45. Zangara sends it in. Icing waved off as ahead of the play was Ian Gannon. Final 10 seconds of the period. Centering pass out front, Zangara couldn't get to it. And here comes Ryler Shell. Shell over the line with 5. Knocked away from him out to center, and that will effectively kill off the period as DiFilippo gloves down the long shot, and that'll do it for the first period. Your score at the end of one period of play, your Illinois State Redbirds 2, the Dordt Defenders 2. Shots on goal in the first period, Illinois State 9, Dordt 20. No penalties carry over into the second period. All right, so we got some highlights for you to get us through this first period before the intermission. Illinois State on the board first, and they did so off the stick of Aiden Kreibel as he was able to send one in past Charlie Lang at the 9:45 mark, and the Redbirds took a 1-0 lead as Kreibel once again able to send it past the defender goaltender. Dordt would score the next two, the first of which came at the 8:39 mark as Mason Carrolls picked up assists on the play from Connor Raish and Griffin Lennis, and Dordt equalized at 1-1. Then with 4:26 to play in the period, Dordt would take the lead as Griffin Lennis would shoot one from the short side. That would make it a 2-1 game. And then the Illinois State Redbirds would come back and tie as right in front was Max Schwartz, picked up the pass from Andrew Capuano, and the Redbirds were able to tie it at 2 through 20 minutes of hockey. Redbirds being outshot 20-9 in the first period, and through 20 minutes of hockey with 2 periods remaining, it's Illinois State and Dordt tied at 2 here on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel.
Car's looking fake shot backdoor there, huh?
Man, we got to gap up on McDavid.
Yeah, we got to push him to the outside.
He's back out there. 97's back out there.
Let's go. Kale Tager, get after him, set again.
Hydrating the next generation of athletes. BioSteel, clean, healthy hydration.
Welcome back to Grossinger Motors Arena. L.A. Decker back with you, getting set for period number 2 between the Dordt Defenders and Illinois State Redbirds in this Division III matchup on the day that we are celebrating the 7 seniors for the Division III Redbirds. We are even at 2. Redbird goals bracketing the Dordt goals. Redbirds getting goals from Kreibel and from Schwartz. Meanwhile, Dordt Defenders getting goals from Carrolls and Lennis to total the scoring in period number 1. Teams are going to switch sides as soon as our officials make their way out of the tunnel, as the players are waiting for them. And as soon as the nets are set up, teams will switch ends. And it'll be the Redbirds of Illinois State operating from left to right as we see it along with you here in period number 2. A reminder, coming up later tonight, we will have the Division I matchup between the McKendree Bearcats and the Redbirds of Illinois State. Redbirds were 7-2 winners last night. We'll have that one for you coming up 7 o'clock tonight. Then our next broadcast of Illinois State Redbird hockey will not be until January 12th and 13th, when the Division I Redbirds take on the Waldorf Warriors. We'll have that for you, as I've got to write Christmas cards. Well, at least to get a holiday greeting set up for later tonight. So the nets are set up, teams have switched sides, and we are ready to start period number 2. It'll be Gio Zangara taking the face-off against Isaac Bart. We are just about set to start period number 2 here on this Saturday afternoon in Bloomington. Defenders get the puck to start the period as Van Berkel moves through center ice with it. He'll cut to the slot, backhander blocked, rebounds and out front. DiFilippo the save, rebound kick to the corner. Off the side of the net. Noah Wilm sends it out front. Defenders get to it on the fresh sheet of ice as Alex Espenson sends it around. Redbirds control, looking to get out of their own zone. Held in by Benson, shot tipped in by Espenson, saved by DiFilippo, and the rebound picked up by the Redbirds. Stretch pass ahead for Prazak, who will fire one in, blocker down by Charlie Lang. Bart moves it at center. And Burkle will send it in. Brendan Mitchell gets it for the Redbirds and hoists it out to center ice. Lead pass ahead for Schwartz, who gets onto the puck. Schwartz shoots it. Fine, nice save by Lang, is he able to close the pads quick enough. As Schwartz got that shot off contested between 2 Dordt defenders. Trubsweather back to get it for Illinois State. And for Capuano. Schwartz looks to tap it into the zone. It's swatted down by the defenders, and they get control of the puck. Mason Carrolls will send it around. Mario Garcia out to the line, but held in at the point. Trubsweather comes to get it. Schwartz lost it. Now moving in is Lennis. He had it knocked away, and the Redbirds able to get control, and Mario Garcia clears it out to center for the Redbirds. Sent it ahead for Carter Grulius. Garcia keeps into the zone for a shot by Simkowski. That one goes wide of the target. Defenders able to clear it out. Picked up by Ian Gannon at center. Gannon works into the defender zone. Fires a shot short side. That one ringed around the boards. Held in at the line by Katalinich. Taken back by Engelbretson. Katalinich sends it back behind the net. Defenders get to it. They try to hoist it out of the zone. Finally able to get it out with Brady Espenson. Connor Raish. Taylor to Jager over the line. Jager moves in on Ian Gannon, tipped away from him and stolen by the Redbirds. Gannon will tip it at center and get it through to the Dordt zone. Defenders have to reset. The puck is sent down all the way. This will be icing called against the defenders with 16:36 to play here in the second. There's a face-off win by the Redbirds. Shot in but blocked. Over to the far side it goes. Hayden Kreibel gets to it. Kreibel moves away at Boykovitz. Lost the handle on it. Now a race for the puck as Jonah Weems gets to it. Coming out of this cage is DiFilippo. Sets it up and now a whistle and a hand pass is called against the defenders. It's the hand pass violation. We'll bring the face-off out to the neutral zone. 16:15 to play here in period 2. Hunter Christensen. Try to get it out of Boykovitz does. Tipped at center by Kreibel, but he couldn't get to it. Janicki couldn't get to it in his own end and now sent forward. Stolen away by Christensen as he moves in over the line. Hunter Christensen fans on the wrister. The puck trickles into the corner. Sent around to the near side, picked up by Andrew Benson for the defenders. Brady Espenson. Over the line, Jonah Weems. Moves through the slot, stolen away by Rozan. 3-on-2 if the Redbirds hurry. Rozan works through the zone, drops it off for a shot. That one blocked, looked like it hit his own player in front. Gustafson, or check it, Janicki was cutting in front. And Janicki kind of hobbling over. Now a shot by Garcia. Glove down by Lang, he keeps it in play. Redbirds holding his Trebsweather. Sends it into the corner, picked up by Raish. He'll hoist it out to center. The Redbirds have to tag out. Alex Espenson looks to control at center, sent back in by Trebsweather. Picked up by Benson. Benson in his pocket, picked by Schwartz, but couldn't do anything with it. Now Capuano looks to set up the Redbirds, but his pass too hot to handle, and it goes out of the zone. Benson sends it up the boards. Garcia gets to it for Illinois State. Here's Trebsweather's shot, blocked in front. Gustafson comes to the near side, spins it into the corner, picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz comes out of the corner from behind the net, couldn't get a shot away. Held it at the line by Garcia, now stolen back by Espenson. Espenson moves in, fires, glove save made by DiFilippo. Rebound picked up, DiFilippo has to stop Espenson on the short side again. There's Espenson again with a shot, that one glove down by DiFilippo. And the faceoff will stay in the Redbird zone. 13:52 to play in the second. 3-1 the shot edge right now for the defenders here in the period. Face-off to the right of DiFilippo. Won by the Redbirds finally. It's picked up by Daniel Katalinich. Tries to push it ahead, stolen back at center ice by the defenders. Over the line, Lennis with a shot. That one went high on the blocker side. Lennis back out to the point for a shot. That one taken by DeJager. Save made by DiFilippo. Rebound comes back out. Hurtado tries to center it. Couldn't get it to his man. There's a pass out front once again. DiFilippo has to stand tall as Lucas Van Berkel moved in for a quick shot, and DiFilippo makes the save. And the faceoff will stay in the Redbird end. 13-13 to play here in the second. Face off along the boards, picked up by the defenders. Ryler Shell tried to center it. Redbirds able to get it to center ice. As the puck dumped in by Griffin Lennis right on DiFilippo. He'll hang on to it for a moment and then play it out. Andrew Benson sends it across. Lennis held on to it just a little too long as his teammate came into the zone prior to getting the puck, so offside's called against the defenders. The faceoff will come out to neutral ice. Redbirds win the faceoff and send it back into the Dordt zone. Over the line, Brady Espenson. Looks to get the return pass from Nathan Lorenz. A misconnection and comes back out to center. Andrew Benson sends it through center ice. Hunter Christensen couldn't get to it. Now fight for the puck along the blue line. Picked up by Capuano for the Redbirds. As the defenders get control of the puck. Nathan Lorenz sends it across, intercepted by Gustafson. Schwartz gets the pass from Boykovitz and sends it into the Dordt end behind the net. Christensen gets knocked off the puck. And it comes free and it gets hoisted out to center. Garcia sends it forward to Gustafson. Now a pass looked like it got tipped accidentally as the Redbirds were trying to get it between two players. Now a turnover as a shot taken from the short side by Lorenz was stopped by DiFilippo. Now here's a breakaway opportunity for the Redbirds. Moving in and firing, saved by Lang. As Reese Simkowski had a chance on the breakaway, could not get it past Lang. Now a 2-on-2 counterattack for Dordt. Over the line, Brady Espenson fires one in, save DiFilippo, and he'll scramble to cover the rebound. And the next faceoff will be in the Redbird end with 11:07 to play in the second. Eight to 2, the shot advantage so far in the period for the defenders. Faceoff won by Dordt. Noah Wilms. Along the boards, out to the line. Blaze Janicki gets to it for Illinois State. Janicki cuts across the slot, fires one that's blocked into the glass behind the net. Carrolls sets it up. Bart over the line. Moving forward with Wilms. Wilms takes it around the back of the net to the far side. Wilms knocked away by Janicki, and Janicki has a 2-on-2 if he hurries, 2-on-1 if he can get to it. Instead, here comes Keith Rozon with a shot. That one trickled wide of Lang. Ryler Shell lost the handle for a moment. Now spun around. Picked up by Hurtado. Now the defenders look to leak out. Couldn't quite get it far enough ahead. As the defenders will dump it in. Ian Gannon picks it up in his own zone. Knocked away by Griffin Lennis. Redbirds able to spin it back out to center ice. We are halfway through the second period, and we're also halfway through the contest here this afternoon. With Illinois State and Dordt tied at 2. Gustafson cuts across, looks. Now takes it into the corner. Centering pass out front, knocked away for a moment. Simkowski gets to it. Sends it across for Ian Gannon. Back to Gustafson on the far side. Gustafson looks to set things up. Hurtado at the point has it. Fires one in, that one blocked away. Picked up by Taylor DeJager. Or check it, that's Mason Carrolls. Carrolls moves in, there's a stick still loose on the ice. It kind of affects play as it holds the puck up. Now a shot taken by Lennis, stopped by DiFilippo. As Lennis sends it back out to the point. Here's Benson with a shot, save again, DiFilippo. And he'll hang on to this one and take the face-off. Nine minutes, 11 seconds to play in period number 2. Along the far boards of Wojciewicz. In the fight for the puck, dug out by Mitchell. But it's sent back in by the defenders. Here's a steal by Dort. Quick shot, and they score. DiFilippo cut across to get to the angle of the shot. It wasn't fast enough as the defenders were able to center the pass off to the far post. And Dort leads 3-2. Dort takes a 3-2 lead as the referee gets nailed with a puck, and he's feeling the effects of that one. Got that one right off the arm, and his elbow is hurting bad as he's slow to recover back into the play. Now he's asking for the trainer. Referee goes off the ice. One of our two referees is off the ice. So we do have a stoppage in play. We are down an official at the moment with 8:20 to play here in period number 2. Dordt University goal scored by number 25, Nathan Lorenz, assisted by number 22, Brady Espenson, and number 10, Andrew Benson. Time of the goal, 11:15, second period. Defender's goal scored by Lorenz, assisted by Brady Espenson and Benson at 11:15. So while we had a moment, we will get that goal announcement as the officials getting tended to in the tunnel area and the hallway behind the benches. Two referees and one linesman. It's going to be interesting to see how they proceed after this, to see if one referee can continue. I do believe that was Kep Gresham who got hit. As the coaches are all discussing what their options are at this point. It looks like we will play on here. And the linesman again checking on the second referee, Kep Gresham. We will continue with Chris Harjay as our referee. Jason Hennigan still as our linesman. He may actually gain the stripes here. He may actually be the second referee now. He'll move up as a face-off won by the defenders as we are back underway. Taylor to Jager. Sends a shot behind the net. Redbirds able to get to it and bring it up the near side. Mario Garcia will dump it in. Connor Raish along the boards. Dug out by Isaac Bart. Noah Wilms sends it across. Simkowski gets to it. His shot blocked away by DeJager. Now Garcia with a bouncing shot. That one went wide of leg. Raish Tries to clear it, didn't get it out. Trebsweather moves in, fires, blocked again by Raish. Moving forward with it are the defenders. Here's Alex Espenson over the line. He'll fire one in. Glove saved by DiFilippo. It's a good thing he held on to that one because Isaac Barton was closing in on him quickly and looking to gobble up any rebound that DiFilippo might have left. So it looks like we'll get our official back. Our referee's going to come back in at the next whistle. He's on the bench and ready to go back in. Prezak holds it up for Katalinic. His pass ahead. Taken on the knees by Aiden Kreibel. He sends it into the Dordt zone. Mason Carrolls sets it up with Ryan Shell. His shot stopped in front. DiFilippo may have got a piece of that one. A penalty coming up as the puck came loose in the corner. It appears that one of the Dordt defenders is going to go in the box for high sticking. That will be on Ryler Shell. Dordt penalty number 5, Ryler Shell, 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 13:09, second period. Defenders penalty, Shell, 2 minutes for high sticking at 13:09. Redbirds lose it as it's cleared the length of the ice. Now a penalty coming up, and down goes Ian Gannon. He is not moving after getting pushed into the boards from behind. So the Redbirds will get a 2-man advantage as we take a look at this one. As Gannon got pushed into the boards, it looks like. Going to be a roughing call against the defenders. And the trainer coming out after checking on Kep Gresham. Gresham is back on the ice. Good to see him back out and able to skate around, but Ian Gannon is definitely worse for wear at this point. So the roughing call against Mason Carrolls. As they work on Ian Gannon on the Redbird end of the ice. Want to remind you that we do have more hockey coming up for you later tonight. My voice willing. As the Division I Redbirds will wrap up their 2-game set with the McHenry Bearcats tonight. We'll have it for you at 7 o'clock. What I'll sound like, that's anybody's guess at this point. I could sound like James Earl Jones. I could sound like me with a helium balloon. You never know what I'm going to sound like. Our next broadcast coming up on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel after this weekend won't be until the calendar flips to 2024. But a nice hand for Ian Gannon, and he's back up and heading over to the Redbird bench to get checked out by the trainer. January 12th and 13th will be our next broadcast as the Division I Redbirds will take on the Warriors of Waldorf University. We still have one more game before we get to that point, and then we've got a couple of holidays to celebrate. The Redbirds now with a 5-on-3 power play for the next minute and 34 seconds. Dordt penalty number 14, Mason Carrolls, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 13:35 second period. Defenders penalty, Carrolls, 2 minutes for roughing at 13:35. So the Redbirds with a 5-on-3 is Christensen. Works it across a Boykovitz to Capuano. Capuano sends it across for a centering pass. Couldn't get it to Michael Prazak. Back behind the net it goes. Capuano gets it from Trebsweather. Check it from Gustafson. Capuano back over to a Boykovitz shot. That one deflected wide. Held in by Christensen to Gustafson. Back to Christensen at the point. Now Boykovitz looks to send one across. Does so. Gustafson gets to it. Over to Christensen. Christensen moves in. Send across and a quick shot by Prazak. That one went wide of the post. Out to the top, Capuano. Moves in. Sends it back around the boards. Boykovitz will get to it. 25 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. Prazak with a shot. Save made by Lang, and he'll hang on as Charlie Lang keeps his team in front and keeps the Redbirds off the power play scoreboard. 5:08 to play here in the second. Redbirds still have 18 seconds of 5-on-3 time. And the Redbirds will go to 5-on-4 after that. Garcia sent across for Janicki. Rozan will fire one. Blocker save made by Lang. Janicki to Katalinic. Back over to Garcia. Centers it across. Quick shot taken by Janicki. That one stopped. Rebound picked up as the first player is out of the box. Ryan Shell gets to it. Now a penalty coming up, and the Redbirds are going to probably be down a man and maybe down for more. As Shell was sent into the boards hard, and he is not moving. Now he's finally getting some movement, but he took a hard spill into the boards. Blaze Janicki is going to go to the box. Going to be a slashing call and a boarding call. Double penalty on Illinois State. So 2 penalties on Illinois State. And a shot and a goal. Right as the Dordt penalty expires. So now we're checking to see if they're going to release one player from the box. Apparently not. Now apparently they are, yes. Illinois State penalties, number 14, Blaze Janicki, 2 minutes for slashing. Number 28, Daniel Katalinic, 2 minutes for boarding. Time of the penalties, 15:22, second period. Redbird penalties, Janicki, 2 minutes for slashing. Katalinic, 2 minutes for boarding at 15:22. Excuse me. And meanwhile, the Dordt defenders come right back and score another power play goal. And that will free the second Redbird from the box, but the defenders take advantage of the power play time and are able to get both power play goals. And now a timeout's going to be called by Illinois State. Timeout in Illinois State. So the Redbirds had a 5-on-3 for about a minute and a half, could not take advantage. The defenders get 2 penalties on the Redbirds and immediately take advantage of it. We're still waiting to get the official word on who scored the goals for the defenders on both plays. Redbirds had this game even at 2 when we started the period. Now the defenders have control, leading by 3 goals. Dordt goal scored on the power play by number 6, Jonah Weems. Assisted by number 3, Griffin Lennis, and number 21, Lucas Van Berkel. On the power play, time of the goal, 15:38, second period. Defenders goal on the power play scored by Weems, assisted by Lennis and Van Berkel at 15:38. Dordt goal scored on the power play by number 3, Griffin Lennis. Unassisted. On the power play, time of the goal, 16:02, second period. Defenders goal on the power play scored by Lennis unassisted at 16:02. We approach 3 minutes to play here in period number 2. Alex Espenson sends it ahead for a breakout pass. Quick shot taken. DiFilippo the save. Rebound out front and a tip-in goal. Noah Wilms came in, took the initial shot. DiFilippo made the first save. But Wilms was able to get to the rebound, send it right out front, and Isaac Bart is going to cash in and pick up the goal, and the defenders extend their lead to 6-2. Christensen gets to it for a Kribel shot. That one taken and sent wide as it blocked in front. Icing waved off as Weems got to it first. Now a shot goes wide of DiFilippo. Rebound Cameron's behind the net. This one goes right in the catching glove as Andrew Benson sends it in on DiFilippo. 2:31 to play here in the second. Face-off push to the boards on the near side. Redbirds finally get to it. Lead pass ahead, trying to get it to Kribel, couldn't get to him. This will be icing against Illinois State. So the face-off will be in the Redbird zone. They'll take it to the right this time of Matt DiFilippo. Redbirds win the face-off as Christensen gets to it. Dordt goal scored by number 13, Isaac Bart. Assisted by number 12, Noah Wilms. Time of the goal, 16:57, second period. Defenders goal scored by Bart. Assisted by Wilms at 16:57. Penalty coming up against the defenders, as the Redbirds will take the goalie off the ice and try to get the extra defender, and now, or the extra skater. Now a whistle stops play as a penalty will be called against the defenders. And he went in the wrong door, so he'll just sneak out the back way. Going to be a slashing call against Dordt. Dordt penalty number 24, Taylor DeJager, 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 18:20, second period. Defenders penalty DeJager, 2 minutes for slashing at 18:20. Griffin Lennis moves in. Less than a minute remaining in the period. Less than a minute remaining. DiFilippo stops Lennis as Lennis was trying for the hat trick. Blaze Janicki sets it up with Aiden Krabel. Krabel gets taken to the boards, 40 seconds. Janicki moves it in. Lang steers it aside. Now puck right in front, and they score on the power play. It was Aiden Krabel able to sneak it past Charlie Lang. The Redbirds get a power play goal, and they cut the lead to 6-3. Alex Espenson, quick centering pass, and a shot taken by Isaac Bart was stopped by DiFilippo. Final 20 seconds of play here in the period. Their centering pass out front. DiFilippo makes another save. And the faceoff will stay in the Redbird zone. .6 seconds remaining in the period. Illinois State goal scored by number 23, Aiden Krabel on the power play. Assisted by number 14, Blaze Janicki. Time of the goal, 19:27, second period. Redbird goal scored by Krabel on the power play. Assisted by Janicki in 19:27. Your score at the end of 2 periods of play, the Dordt Defenders 6, your Illinois State Redbirds 3. Shots on goal in the second period, Dordt 20, Illinois State 11. 2 period totals, Redbirds 20, Defenders 40. All right, we entered the period tied at 2. That did not sit well with the Dordt Defenders as they came out after the halfway point of the period, 8:45 remaining, and it would be Nathan Lorenz getting the lead for the Dordt Defenders as he would score on the odd man rush. And then with 3:58 to play in the period, but that would be the 422 goal. That would be the first of 2 straight power play goals within 24 seconds of each other. The first of which by Jonah Weems, the second of which by Griffin Lennis, his second of the game. And then the defenders would wrap things up for their scoring in the third period at the 3:03 mark with a goal by Isaac Bart. The Redbirds would get on the board with a power play goal with 33 seconds remaining in the period, as Aiden Kreibel will get his second of the game, assisted by Blaze Janicki with 33 seconds left in period number 2. Again, shots on goal in the period as we take one final look at that Kreibel goal, as he was able to get it somehow past Charlie Lang through that sea of bodies. Redbirds were outshot 11 shots for the Redbirds, 20 for the defenders, and they've been outshot in the game 40-20 overall. So 2 periods down, 1 to go here on this Saturday afternoon in Bloomington with a score, the Dordt Defenders 6 and the Illinois State Redbirds 3 on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel.
The car's looking fake shot back door there, huh?
Man, we got to gap up on McDavid.
Yeah, we got to push him to the outside.
He's back out there. 97's back out there.
Let's go. Kale Tager, get after him. Set him.
Hydrating the next generation of athletes. BioSteel. Clean, healthy hydration.
Welcome back to Grossinger Motors Arena. L.A. Decker back with you, getting set for the third and final stanza of this Division III contest between Dordt and Illinois State. The defenders of Dordt with a 6-3 lead going into the third period, out shooting the Redbirds 40-20 through 2 periods. And a reminder that more hockey coming your way tonight, 7 o'clock right here on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel. As the Redbirds in Division I play will take on the McKendree Bearcats. And then our next broadcast after that will be January 12th and 13th. 7 o'clock on the Friday night game on the 12th. Then Saturday at 5 as the Waldorf Warriors will come to town to visit the Illinois State Redbirds. And the Redbirds' only home date of 2024 for the Division I team. So if you haven't had a chance to come out and see the Redbirds here at Grossinger Motors Arena, your chances are dwindling by the day. You got tonight for one game, and then next time they'll be on home ice here at the Grossinger Motors Arena, January 12th and 13th for the Division I team. And that's the last 2 home games of the year. Teams that switch sides, and they will operate like this. The Redbirds from right to left as we see it along with you. As Andrew Capuano will step in and take the face-off to start period number 3, and the Redbirds will control the puck. Under Christensen. Tries to pass it forward. It's knocked away, and in neutral ice, the defenders will send it back in. There's a centering pass right out front for Schwartz. It's paddled away by Lang. Wojciewicz sends it around the boards to the far side behind the net. Schwartz pinches in trying to get the puck away. Dordt comes away with it. Brady Espenson leaves it in the corner. Jonah Weems is there, and the Redbirds able to get to it as Max Schwartz comes away with the puck. Schwartz cuts in, lost the hand on the puck, and now stolen back by the defenders as Lorenz will come in with it. Sends it over to Alex Espenson. Held in at the line. To Jager. Spinning off the puck is Wilms. Wilms back behind the net. Now the net came off the mooring, so a stoppage of play while they reset the net. Face off in the Redbird zone to the left of Matt DiFilippo. Face off quickly won by the defenders, but the shot was blocked. Redbirds looked to break out. Could not get the numbers to work in their favor, so Trebsweather cycles it back. Michael Prazak will dump it into the defender's zone. Dordt moving forward. Alex Espenson gets to it. Centered it off the side of the net. Picked up by Wilms. In the corner, he gets pinned up by Mario Garcia and taken away by Zangara. Van Berkel. Dump it back into the Redbird end. Trebsweather in the corner. Gets tied up, centering pass broken up by the Redbirds. Quick shot taken, that one by Espenson, that one wide of the target. Redbirds will send it out of the zone as Engelbretson will send it all the way down the ice. This will be an icing call against Illinois State. They'll bring everybody who was on the ice for Illinois State back on. So the face-off will be in the Redbird zone. It'll be to the left of DiFilippo. Ryler Shell centers it, stolen away by Simkowski for the Redbirds. Lead pass ahead. Dumped in by Engelbretson. Holding it in is Goulias. Carter Goulias sends it behind the net. Engelbretson centered it out front, nobody home, and it leaves the zone. The Redbirds have to track it back down. Katalinic back to get it for the Redbirds. Katalinic taken out of the play as the defenders move into the Redbird end. Stolen away as Hurtado got to it. Quickly stolen back by the defenders who send it down the ice. It's not within the confines of the goal. So therefore a icing call is made against the Dordt defenders. So the faceoff will come all the way back into their zone. Redbirds keep it in the Dordt zone. Janicki fires one in, save made by Lang. Rebound sent over into the corner near side. And Hurtado will have to chase it back down. This will be icing again against the Dordt defenders. 16:15 remaining here in the third. Redbirds were even after 20 minutes. Found themselves trailing by 3 after 40. Faceoff will be to the left of Charlie Lang. Faceoff won by the defenders. Boykovich couldn't hold it in. Christensen will have to track back to get it. Schwartz starts things up for Illinois State. Capuano moves into the line, fires one in, saved by Lang. May have got part of the post. May have got the side of the net as well. Loose puck in the center of the rink is shot in by Boykovich and stopped by Lang. The faceoff will stay in the defender's zone once again. Redbirds narrowing that shot advantage. They've outshot the defenders 4-0 so far in the period. Faceoff picked up behind the net by the defenders. They send it out to center ice. Boykovich plays it there for the Redbirds. Cross ice, Brady Espenson sends it in. Set aside with a paddle by DiFilippo, and the Redbirds come away with it. Here's Capuano. Left it for Schwartz. Schwartz cuts in, fires, blocked away. Puck tipped ahead. Jonah Weems tried to tip it to himself off the boards, but Mario Garcia there to stop that effort. Now Weems centers it across. Stolen away by Illinois State. Over the line comes Schwartz. Schwartz tries to center it. It's tipped into the corner. Defenders will clear it out of the zone, and this will be an icing call against the Dordt defenders. 14:45 to play in the third. Redbirds still find themselves trailing by 3. Face-off won by the defenders. Jonah Weems moves through the center ice area. Sets it up for a quick shot. That one stopped as Brady Espenson snapped one off, and DiFilippo able to get it in the catching glove. And he'll hang on to it. .31 left here in the contest. Face-off win by the defenders. Raish at the line. Sends it down low. Alex Espenson sent back out for a shot by Raish. That one swallowed up by DiFilippo. And he gives no rebound, and the faceoff will stay in the Redbird end. Raish at the line. Gets the face-off. A centering pass out front. Quick shot. That one locked away by the Redbird defense. Prazak gets it for Illinois State. Stolen back by Noah Wilms. Now a penalty coming up. And this one's going to be against Illinois State. Going to be an interference call against the Redbirds. It's on Gio Zangara. Illinois State penalty number 7, Gio Zangara, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 6:02, third period. Redbird penalty Zangara, 2 minutes for interference at 6:02. I think whatever's going around may have caught the public address announcer, as well as the puck is catching all the people in stripes today as well. Linesman got hit with one going at a pretty good clip as the Redbirds of Boykovic's able to get control of the puck and clear it the length of the ice. 75 seconds left in the man advantage for the defenders. Jason Hennigan, our linesman, stays in the game. Here's a shot short side by Carrolls. That one stopped by DiFilippo. And the Redbirds clear it down as Aiden Kreibel sends it down the length of the ice. And now a power play goal by the Dordt defenders as Noah Wilms takes it in and gets the goal. A little bit of a broken play that time as Brady Espenson came into the zone, lost control of the puck. And you see it right here, Wilms was able to pick up control of the puck and take it to the backhand and beat DiFilippo. Another power play goal for the Dordt defenders. Redbirds having a Schwartz fans on the shot. He had it in point blank opportunity area and could not pull the trigger on the shot. Tipped ahead by Wilms. Espenson. There's a shot. DiFilippo with another save. As the backup goaltender to Guion Pavlopoulos was peppered last night. Today's backup was starter yesterday. And a cross-checking call coming up against Dordt. Dordt goal scored on the power play by number 12, Noah Wilms. assisted by number 13, Isaac Bart, and number 5, Ryler Shell. Time on the goal, 7:24, third period. Defenders' goal scored by Wilms, assisted by Bart and Shell at 7:24. Dordt penalty, number 10, Andrew Benson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 8:22, third period. Defenders' penalty, Benson, 2 minutes for cross-checking at 8:22. Mario Garcia lost the puck as he entered the zone. Picked up by Ryler Shell. Shell held up by 3 Redbird defenders as they were able to get back and defend against a shorthanded chance. 71 seconds left in the Redbird power play. As Kreibel sends it back out to Janicki at the line. Janicki will hoist it high, and it gets tipped into the netting behind the net, behind the goal. The faceoff will stay in the Dordt zone. 60 seconds remaining in the power play for Illinois State. 10:37 remaining in the game. Defenders with a 7-3 lead. Defenders clear at the length of the ice after winning the faceoff. DiFilippo will hold it up for Dylan Avoykovitz. Schwartz with a head of steam. Poke checked away, kept in the zone by Capuano. Capuano centers it out front, nobody home. Comes across to the near side. Christensen couldn't get to it. The defenders come away with it. Redbirds steal it back quickly, and now a penalty coming up against Illinois State is going to be a tripping call, which will negate the remaining 30 seconds of the power play. It's on Nathan Gustafson. So 10:08 to play in this one. We'll play 4-on-4 for 30 seconds, and then Dordt will have another power play. Illinois State penalty number 44, Nathan Gustafson, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 9:52, third period. Redbird penalty, Gustafson, 2 minutes for tripping at 9:52. Schwartz forces the forecheck. As the defender's having some trouble getting out of their own zone. Finally moves forward with it. Here's a quick shot taken. That one stopped by DiFilippo as Brady Espenson was on that one. Now the puck sent in on DiFilippo. He'll glove it down and take the face-off. As the penalty is over for Dordt, they'll skate with a power play for the next 125. Face off to the right of Matt DiFilippo, won by the defenders. Van Berkel on the near circle. Hands it off to Bart. Bart moves into the slot, fires one. DiFilippo the save. Rebound pushed out to the line, held in. Benson circles around, drops it back off, finds Isaac Bart. Bart will send it back around to the far side. Wilms. Out to the point, and Brady Espenson. Back out to Benson at the point. Across for Van Berkel's shot. Save made by DiFilippo, and now the official stops play as he lost sight of the puck. So stoppage with 8:58 to play here in the third. Referees are told if you lose sight of the puck, you have to blow it dead. That's what happened. Lennis picks up the face-off win. Moves across the ice. Sets up on the far side. Sent across for Ryler Shell. Now to Alex Espenson. Back to Shell. Shell behind the net. Works out to the far side. Back to the point. And hopped over the stick of Griffin Lennis, and defenders will retreat with 25 seconds left on the power play. Here's Lennis. Moving through center ice. Griffin Lennis all the way down. Takes it himself. Moves in. Fires a shot off the side of the net as he lost an edge. Weems. Back out to the point. Carrolls. Back to Weems on the far side. Final 5 seconds of the power play. Edwards trying to get it out of the zone. Sent across by Lennis. And the penalty to Gustafson is over. Both teams back at full strength. As Gustafson out of the box immediately gets to the puck. Here's a steal right in front. Quick shot and a goal. Jonah Weems let one rip from the slot past Matt DiFilippo. And the defenders now with an 8-3 lead. So Jonah Weems picks up his second goal of the game. Along the near side, near the scorer's bench. Redbirds trying to hoist it out and finally get it to Aiden Crable. Crable over the line, sends one in on Lang. That one stick the side. Redbirds has a point. Christensen with a big shot. That one stopped again. He had that game-winning goal against Northwestern about 2 weeks ago. Where was it? Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. There's a Boykovich with a shot. That one sent wide. Defenders move in over the line. Back behind the net, wrap around and score. Noah Wilms will score the wraparound goal, and that makes it 9-3 defenders. DiFilippo couldn't get to the far post in time to stop the wraparound, and Noah Wilms will pick up the tally on that one, his second of the game. Dordt goal scored by number 6, Jonah Weems. Assisted by number 5, Ryler Shell, and number 14, Mason Carrolls. Time of the goal, 12:05, third period. Defender's goal scored by Weems, assisted by Shell and Carrolls at 12:05. Dordt goal scored by number 12, Noah Wilms, assisted by number 22, Brady Espenson, and number 18, Isaac Bedwell. Time of the goal, 12:57, third period. Defender's goal scored by Wilms, assisted by Brady Espenson and Bedwell at 12:57. Carter Goulias could not win the faceoff for Illinois State, but they do control after the pass is stolen in the defender's zone. Engelbretson sends it out to the point. Trebsweather back in the corner. It's sent down low. Mason Carrolls gets to it for Dordt defenders. Now Carrolls sends it out for a breakout. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Over the line. Quickly sent across. Good pass that time, but Ryan Larshell couldn't pull the trigger in time. Got an open chance at a net. Couldn't put it in. Back behind the net, Hurtado. Checked off the puck. There's a shot sent wide. That one taken by DeJager. Now DiFilippo will cover it up as there's congestion in front of his net. And he will take the face-off in his own zone with 5:25 to play here in the third period. Face-off one, defenders have it in the Redbird zone. Redbirds get to his Ian Gannon, sends it behind the net. Daniel Katalinich moves it forward. Aiden Kreibel leaves it for Blaze Janicki for a shot. That one tipped out front. They score! Redbirds on the board in the third period, now trailed by an 8-4 count. Jonah Weems lost it at center for the defenders. It's sent back in. Redbirds have it now, trailing by 4. Kreibel jumping in the air to block the pass. As Katalinich sends it around. Comes away to the far side, picked up by Andrew Benson. Illinois State goal scored by number 8, Keith Rozon. Assisted by number 23, Aiden Kreibel, and number 14, Blaze Janicki. Time of the goal, 14:55, third period. Redbird goal scored by Rozon, assisted by Kreibel and Janicki at 14:55. .403 to play. Offside was the call against Dordt. So the faceoff will be a neutral ice. Defenders win the faceoff. Boykovitz has it for Illinois State. We're under 4 minutes to play in this one. Engelbretson lets it go by, picked up by Capuano, who fires a shot. That one blocked out front. That's picked up by Shell. Boykovitz with a shot. That one tipped and score! No, they say no goal. Waving it off. They're waving off the goal right on the goal line. The referee says no goal. Looked like it might have gone in, not sure. We'll have to get a better look at it if we can. Let's see if we can find out. Here's a shot by a Boykovitz. That one tipped, and it's hard to tell from that angle. Not sure if we have the rooftop cam or not. Boykovitz pleading his case, saying it was a goal, but it will not count. Instead, the faceoff will be to the left of Charlie Lang. Redbirds have it as a Boykovitz. Sends it down low. Engelbretson sends it around the boards. Here's a shot taken. And a blocker save made by Lang. That one came off the stick of Christensen. Back down low, Engelbretson sends it around the boards. Christensen there to get it. Christensen leaves it behind the net, and it's finally picked up by Van Berkel for the defenders. Capuano tries to center it out front, nobody home. Engelbretson might have been the closest one to the puck, but he couldn't quite get to his feet to play it. Boykovitz tries to clear it off the boards. It's held back in by the defenders. Engelbretson cleans things up and sends it out of the Redbird end. Defenders lead 9-4 over Illinois State. Hurtado. Lost the puck in his own end. Alex Espenson, shot blocked, centering pass at the feet of a couple of players and finally picked up by Noah Wilms. Long lead pass ahead, trying to get it to Hurtado. Couldn't quite connect with him. No icing is called. We play on. Under 2 minutes to play now in the game. Connor Raish hammers it back into the Redbird end at the line. Sent over to Simkowski, who fires one in. That one gloved down by Lang. He keeps it in play and keeps the clock moving. Time is now the sixth man on the ice for the defenders. There's a lead pass ahead for Wilms. Left behind, and he lost the handle on it. The Redbirds cleared out to neutral ice. 1:20 remaining in regulation. Noah Wilms over the line. Cuts into the net, fires one in on DiFilippo. Save made, a rebound out front, and he scores. Noah Wilms had that move already scouted out. He was going to do the wraparound once he got the rebound. He wrapped it around on DiFilippo, and the backhand goal makes it 10-4. Wilms' first shot was stopped by DiFilippo. Wasn't sure where the rebound was. Redbird defender tried sliding across, and now we have some penalties coming up as well. .65 seconds remaining in this one as they sort out the penalties at the scorer's table. Engelbretson is sent off. It looks like Andrew Benson is also sent off. One minute to play in regulation, 1 minute remaining. Dordt goal scored by number 12, Noah Wilms, unassisted. Time of the goal, 18:55, third period. Defender's goal, Wilms, unassisted at 18:55. And it looks like the defenders add another one in. Coincidental and sportsmanlike penalties on Dordt's number 10, Andrew Benson, and Illinois State's number 12, Aaron Engelbretson. 2 minutes each for unsportsmanlike conduct at 18:55. Defender's penalty, Benson, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Redbird's penalty, Engelbretson, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct at 18:55. Dordt goal scored by number 21, Lucas Van Berkel. Assisted by number 8, Connor Raish. Time of the goal, 19:18, third period. Defenders' goal scored by Van Berkel, assisted by Raish in 1918. DiFilippo makes the save on Van Berkel's shot with 1.5 seconds remaining in this one. Redbirds are ready to concede it. They'll run the clock, and that'll be it. Redbirds want to concede it, but there's still 1.5 on the clock. They were coming out to congratulate everybody, but in this case, the puck is dropped, and that'll do it. Your final score in today's Division III matchup, the Dordt Defenders 11, your Illinois State Redbirds 4. Shots on goal in the third period, Illinois State 13, Dordt 11. Final total, Redbirds 33, Defenders 51. Once again, fans, thanks for coming out to Grossinger Motors Arena this afternoon. Don't forget, still more hockey coming up later tonight. Doors will open at 6 for a 7 o'clock face-off as the Division I Redbirds will take on the McKendree Bearcats this evening. So that's going to do it for this one. The Redbirds found themselves tied at 2 after 20 minutes of hockey. From that point on, they were outscored by a 9-2 margin by the Dordt Defenders, who take this one by a final score of 11-4 this afternoon. Congratulations to the Defenders on the win today, and of course, best wishes and all safe travels to them as they head back over to Sioux Center, Iowa. And of course, thank you very much for tuning in and listening this afternoon as the players gather at center ice for a little bit of fellowship. We remind you that, again, we will have more hockey for you coming up later this evening. 7 o'clock face-off for Illinois State and McKendree in Division I play. We invite you to join us at that time right here on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel. The executive producer of Illinois State Redbird Hockey is Mr. Frank Blaine. Big thanks to everyone here. We're not done yet. We got one more to go later tonight. We'll join you at 7 o'clock right here on the Illinois State Hockey YouTube channel. Until that time, my name is L.A. Decker. Thanks for joining us. Everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you later this evening.